I think I totally just forgot to update the stream title, didn't I? I should go do that real quick. Hello! Welcome! Hope you're all having a great one. Give me just a second here. Yeah, how great is the Art and Geiger? Well, you know, it's relevant because Geiger and friends are right here on deck still. So you can look at those while I fix this. Today is 410, not 403. That's it. Save. Boom. Get shareable link. And here is the link. Let's get this comic book party going. Oh yeah. Okay, got that going. Let me click into the stream. Okay, tabs muted, so you will not get blasted, but I've got the... Since for whatever reason OBS chat, like, or not OBS, Streamlabs, like, the chat doesn't let me, like, actually interact with the chat. Better open up the stream just in case. And hey, if you're new here, you know, on the off chance that you actually are, hello and welcome to the party. We're going to have a great time. We will not be looking at these books. These are from last week. I still got to read them, which stinks. You don't want to see the mess that my floor has become. There's just comic books everywhere. Everywhere. Now, as I said, we will be looking at this. I'm going to do a couple of things real quick. So enjoy the Katana Zero soundtrack, and I will be back in like 2 minutes, okay? Okay. It is indeed Wednesday, my dudes. Hey, remember when headphones used to have a jack like that? Yeah. That's old school. They don't even make that technology anymore. Now it's all got to be like USB jacks. You can't just be like, oh, here's a 1/8 of an inch jack. No. Okay. We're almost ready to go. We are almost ready to go. I need to get a paperclip. I say that every week, don't I? When I put my receipt away, I'm like, I gotta get me a paperclip, and then I never get a paperclip. Well, I should fix that. I should get me a howdy hoo-ha, ding-dangin' paperclick wahoonie. Paperclick? Yeah, paperclick. Why not? Why not? Alright. I think I'm probably ready to start the party. Hey, Doolin. You know, it won't help you. It absolutely will not help you, but I think I have one of those down in my cables box. Which, oh, this is a great opportunity. Hold on, this is a great opportunity. Let's see. Can I find that post from Jared Alberich? Not finding it. Haha! Haha, I found it. Here you go. Attention, everyone, attention. Let it be known that on this, the 3rd day of April, in the year of our Lord 2024, I went to my box of randomly kept cables and found a cable I was in need of. That is all. See? Look at that. Which is, of course, eventually why I tweeted this one out. Because for years, we've been oppressed, hated on, distrusted, all because we keep a bin of 30-year-old cables. Uh-huh. He's fighting back. He's fighting the power. He's fighting against oppression and cruelty, hatred, iniquity, and just general wrong badness. That's right. That is right. Look at these 2 notifications I got. Oh, just Brett McGowan retweeting me. Cool. You having one does not help you. I know, man. Sorry. If I could do that, if I could send it to you like for free, I would. Also, don't forget, Eliza Bar is streaming tonight. Of course, if you're here, you already know that. Which means you might as well, since you're already here, just go ahead and hit me with one of them thumbs ups on the chat right there. Supposedly that stuff really helps out. I don't know about that. What I do know, though, is that my stupid shorts, that, I don't care what anyone says, that is America's cable box. There you go. My stupid shorts on YouTube seem to do pretty well. Like, I'm always surprised when one of them busts out like 1,000 views. I'm like, wow. Or like 400. Like, this was a clip on Twitch that got 3 views. On YouTube, now that I've turned it to a portrait and made it a short, it gets 400. Like, okay. Just remember to slap down those thumbs ups on things that you like. Oh, I didn't notice. We got a corner fold right there. Look at that. Oh, that's tragic. That's terrible. It's just ever so gently kind of fold it back. There we go. Definitely a color break. I also don't really care because this bin, or this book, came out of the $1 bin. So let's do the whole spiel. Brace yourself. So, this is Wednesday, new comic book day. And on Wednesdays, I get my comic books at Graham Cracker Comics on the other side of town. Maybe it's the same side of town. I don't know. Somebody needs to, like, explain geometry to me because I don't understand. I have a math degree. I don't know anything about directions. What does that even have to do with anything? I don't know, but we're being weird, dude. I was like super tired earlier, and after having had some pizza, I am super jacked up. So let's go! Yeah! America! Freedom! Democracy! And the Ultraverse. The Strangers, issue number 2. So I get my comic books at Graham Cracker Comics in Madison. And when you go to a Graham Cracker Comics on a Wednesday, you get not 1, not 2, but 3 books for free out of the $1 bin, which used to be the 75-cent bin, which used to be the 50-cent bin. Inflation is killing us all. All right. Super democracy even. You know what, Ninja Weasel? Since you're here, and since I have the game installed, and I have been through the tutorial of said game, and, you know, Orange Joker's probably passed out or something. Do you want to go, like, shoot some bugs or something? Like, when this is over with, in, like, 45 minutes? Like, how does that sound? How does that strike you? You can teach me all about what I need to know to help spread super democracy, to bring freedom to places that have never experienced it before, to become the freest, most democratic person I can possibly be. Because, you know, I could do that. Hey, here's a random fun fact. Cool. Then we'll get up to that here in a bit. When I completed the tutorial on Monday, only like 87% of players had that achievement, I think. Hold on, did I post that somewhere? Whoop whoop, let's go, let's look around. Nope, I'm just misremembering. It's the same percentage as it was. Okay. You know, I would talk about people buying games and then not playing them, but much like Mad Child in that rap battle he had with Daylight, you know, I was gonna make fun of your stupid face tattoos, but then I remember that I have stupid face tattoos. Like, I'm in that same boat, man. I can't talk trash about none of that. None of that. Oh, man. That was at King of the Dot, right? I think it was the King of the Dot. Just like the best rap battle ever, when Mr. Disaster completely crushed Cannabis, that was also a King of the Dot. I'm like 99% sure. You know, it's a bad rap battle when the guy who's like winning is like, hey, audience, shut up and let the man do his thing. People came here to watch it. Like, you know it's bad. You know it's so bad. Oh my gosh. I don't watch a lot of rap battles, but those two were both highly amusing for me. And of course, Sir Jarlsberg has a rap battle or two on his YouTube, or at least he used to. So anyway, this is The Strangers, number 2. I got a review of issue 1 on my channel somewhere, I think. And I was not too impressed with it. Yeah, you watched the Epic Rap Battle. I don't think that really counts, though. Like, those are clearly staged. Which, I think I do need to catch up on those, though, now that I'm thinking about it. If I remember right, the first issue was like this. Super team came together and they fought a scantily clad woman, and they're all strangers, but they're connected. One of them, I think it's her, is actually like a cyborg sex bot turned death machine or something. I don't really remember. It was the 90s. Things were weird. Oh, look at these facial expressions, bro. These are classic. These are golden. I love them. Wasn't she the villain in the previous issue? She might have been the villain in the previous one. I don't remember. Hang on tight, people. The seatbelt light is lit. To quote Betty Davis, who? It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Yeah. Fasten your safety belts. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Classic line. I love these facial expressions. They're actually super expressive for how little line work is in them. Uriel, the island is tipping. Oh my god. Hold on. YouTube. Can I get a video of this exchange? Oh, this is Anderson Cooper talking about. I just want the actual exchange. Here we go. This is some classic political stuff. Let me pause the music. Since we got islands tipping over, it reminded me of this.
At its widest level is what, 12 miles?
Okay, this happened a few years ago.
And at its smallest level, this is a island that at its widest level is what, 12 miles from shore to shore. And
you're like, what does this have to do with anything, Eliza Mark? Don't worry. You're going to get there. We're going to get there. Trust me. Trust me on this one.
Location, it's 7 miles between one shore and the other. Is that correct?
I don't have the exact dimensions, but to your point, sir, I think Guam is a small island.
Very small island, and about 24 miles, if I recall, long.
Just wait for this, guys. So trust me.
24 miles long, about 7 miles wide at the least widest place on the island, and about 20.
You're like, you're crazy. Trust me.
12 miles wide on the.
It's all about the size of Guam, okay? For key reason.
I don't know how many square miles that is. Do you happen to know?
I don't have that figure with me, sir. I can certainly supply it to you if you'd like.
Yeah, my fear is that the whole island will become so overly populated that it will tip over and capsize.
Tip over and capsize. And what's happening in the book, man? I wish I'd had this prepped. I wish I'd known we were going to have an island literally tipping over. Literally tipping over in the comic book.
It will tip over and capsize. It will tip over and capsize. That it will tip over and capsize.
Look, it says in the book, tipping.
Tip over and capsize. That it will
tip over and capsize. That's right. Representative Hank Johnson from Georgia, right there. We all hate it when your eyelids capsize. So yeah, I'm sorry I had to put you through the like run up 50 seconds or whatever leading up to that line. But you had to have the context. You had to have the context of him like trying to get the dimensions of Guam down, because he's like very concerned, like just how big is Guam? You know? Is Guam too big? Oh dude, I don't have any scratch notepads laying around. I was gonna start like scribbling on paper, and I don't have any scratch paper or little notepads handy. Bro! Oh, that's terrible. Hold on. I have index cards. Oh, there's a notepad under the index card box. Hey, hey! We're the monkeys. And there's randomly a Common America trading card under the notepad. Bro, I don't know how that got under that notepad. I'm just going to fling that across the room onto my pull-out desk. Get over there, buddy. All right, good enough. Good enough. All right, notepad. Works over there with the guy that says we should combat the issue of rise sea levels by digging a hole in the ocean floor. Indeed, we should. All right, so, dude's all like, very concerned, like, God, how is Guam shaped? Oh my gosh, it was in the freaking video. Hold up. Hey, XLG, you missed the best part of the stream. It's not going to get any better. So, Guam is like this, kind of like that. Actually, it's kind of like a foot, isn't it? Like, if you turn it this way, it is totally like a sock. So, and he's very like, okay, and it's like, this long, and it's like this far across. And then what if all the people, they're spread out all over the place, go down here, and then Guam just goes, Oop. Like, what? Bro. Also, why can't we just dig a giant hole in the seafloor, Ninja Weasel? Think about it. Not only will that put a place for water to go, it'll make a place for water to go, but a giant hole in the seafloor will also give us like dirt that we can use to build a wall, a giant earthen berm around the beaches to keep the ocean out. It's genius. There's literally nothing that can go wrong with this plan. We should do it. Fund it now. Fund it now, dudes. Anyway, I expect The Strangers #2 to not really be any better than The Strangers #1. But, hey, we have an island tipping over. What more can you want in your comic books? Nothing. Nothing. How's it going, XLG? Dune 2 on VOD next Monday. That's interesting. I'll watch it whenever I get around to it. As I nod my head to the Katana Zero soundtrack. Man, I like the game just fine. I'm not as super into the game as Orange Joker is, but I like the game just fine. But you know what I really like? I really like this dope soundtrack. This workout mix of the soundtrack takes all the good high energy stuff, strings it together in just one long of awesome. It's so awesome that this soundtrack is on its own, spreading super freedom to the stars. That's right. The second book I picked up for free is Exiles #2. I got like Exiles #1 and I got Exiles #3. So it only makes sense that I would get Exiles #2 to fill in the gaps. This is $2. $2 and what, like 1992 bucks? In 1993 bucks. Man, I did not have $2 to spend on a single comic book back then. That's a lot of money. That's also a great first page. Like, some dude clearly was partying way too hard. He's had a few too many to drink. He got in a fight with the fish tank at the bar, took his girlfriend out. His friends are freaking out. He's like, oh my God. He took out everybody at the bar. The fish tank's busted. The bartender's going to come back for the bathroom and see this mess. And next thing we know, we're all going to jail. It's going to call the sheriff. That's rough. I saw on the cover that this issue features Bloodbath. Local bodybuilder fights fish tank and loses. It happens. Let he among us who has not lost a fight to a fish tank, eat the first goldfish. That's all I'm saying, okay? That's all I'm saying. I've been there. You've been there. We've all been there. You know who else has been there? The person who hit the thumbs up video or button on this video right now. That's right. Thumbs up. Incredible thumbs up power. Dude, I was so tired earlier. I don't know why I'm like so jacked up. It was like it got to be time to stream and suddenly I was infused. The power of bad comic books flowed into my body and I was strengthened. I was fortified. I became your host for the evening. Dr. Elizabar, PhD, a man who is empowered by super democracy, who is about to change the face of comics. Firearm number 0. Oh, I got a firearm comic somewhere. If you say that word, I bet YouTube demonetizes you because they demonetize or deboost you because they deboost the words that start with G and ends with uns, which is not German. It's an American English word. So they probably do the same thing for firearms, which is a shame because there's a lot of funny channels out there that have some gun stuff on them. And those dudes just do not get to prosper because MasterCard, Visa, and YouTube all hate them to death. If my YouTube shorts hadn't started kicking in and just cranking out stupid numbers of views, for which I am very thankful. If you're a viewer who's checking out anything on my channel after watching one of my really stupid shorts, thank you so much for just hanging around and clicking somewhere. I appreciate it. I'm Elizabar. I make dumb stuff. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to spend some of your precious Wednesday with me, looking at really bad comic books that are free. That's how you know they're quality. The price is so high, they can't even put a sticker on it. Oh, that reminds me, I need to go to Peter Samedi's channel and crop out that section of his stream that I was in. So I got it for my own records, if nothing else. Where was that at? Ah, yeah, here it is. The first comic book stream. I have no idea when in the stream I am. Because he had one dude on there for a freaking hour. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, so I was totally on here. We were talking about first comics and stuff. So, it's a hoot, man. I got that book. That's the first comic I ever remember reading. It was my brother's. This book is older than I am. It's still got the stickers and everything from Rose's department store where it was published. Can you believe that? Isn't that awesome? That's incredible. That is incredible. My mom bought that for my brother on clearance. That's what that orange sticker was. Life is crazy, man. Life comes at you fast. Oh, and it's a treasury-sized book, too. In case that wasn't obvious. Yeah, I busted out a normal size thing here. Hold on. So you can kind of get a sense of scale. He was doing an open mic, and I was in his chat chatting at him. And so yeah, you can see this thing is huge, dude. I've got 90 unused bags and boards for treasury-sized books. I don't even know if there are that many treasury-sized books that were ever printed, ever created. I got no idea. But I got it covered, man. I got it covered. Alright, the third book I picked up for free. I'm just jibber-jabbering, dudes. Just get with it. Get with the jibber-jabber program. The third book I got for free this week from Graham Cracker Comics. Magnus Robot Fighter number, 36. And there is indeed a free Upper Deck Valiant card inside. It's still in the book. 30 years later, nobody has taken this card out. I'm sure not breaking that streak. That card's going to live right there for forever. If I have any, say in the matter. And, well, I frankly do. So, Magnus the Robot Fighter, based on a comic book from the 60s. This was its revival. And he fights robots. I mean, it's right in the name. And honestly, I probably need to read more of this stuff. I got 4 or 5 issues of this. They're kind of cool, but I have no idea what's going on. Like, I could not tell you who the Robo Queen is over here with her Robo titties. Like, I got no idea who this is. Why there's like a temple of fire inside, I got nothing. The hair is awesome though. Look at that. Freaking look at that, dude. All those cables, that is so cool looking. It looks so good. The coloring on this print stock is just great. Oh, this book is great to look at. Wait a second. Was there a second card in here? And it's missing? This comic contains a free Valiant era bonus card. Other free Valiant era bonus cards are available through specially marked issues. Don't miss out on these exclusive cards. Trade in all 14 bonus cards and receive the Valiant era bonus chromium card set. The bonus chromium card set, not the regular one. It's the bonus! Dude, it's the bonus card set. How to exchange. Look, we got the instructions right here. Alright, we'll have to keep our eyes out, man. Hopefully they're still in business at this address. Oh, wait, this is Valiant. Never mind. They haven't existed since, like, the 90s. Never mind. Like, I don't know. When did Acclaim go bankrupt? That's probably when Valiant stopped existing as a thing. Yeah. Oh, life comes at you fast, doesn't it? Wow, XLG, good. Good typing. It's okay, I can't type either. But yeah, Acclaim, the video game company, kind of like 1997 or so, they purchased Valiant Comics. I guess it was the easiest way for them to get the rights to, like, Turok, Dinosaur Hunter and stuff, which they did turn into games. Yeah, here we go. Acclaim Comics, Valiant Comics. They renamed Valiant to Acclaim Comics when that happened. Oh, it was 1994. I thought it was a little later than that, but I guess not. I guess not. So yeah, old Valiant has not existed since 1994. They had a really short life, man. And they produced a lot of great stuff in that time. Like, some of it's kind of cringy. But like the old Bloodshot stuff, Shadow Man, some of the Nightman stuff, like all of that was just fun. No, wait. Nightman's Malibu. Never mind. Bloodshot, Shadow Man, like that stuff was fun. Sorry, I was looking at the Malibu books here, and in my brain, Nightman, he crept in, like that issue where he's fighting like a werewolf that's a serial killer and stuff, and it's really grody. Exo Man of War. Exo was like such a big deal. They did like a crossover with Iron Man, if I'm remembering right. Just all kinds of great stuff came out of Valiant. Jim Shooter, before he got ousted, he really did a great job of just crushing the business, man. He had books coming out pretty much on time. At least that's how I remember it. I could be wrong. Okay. That's my free stuff, dudes. Let's shove Magnus up here a little bit so you can see the lady. There we go. Good little picture right there. So, the stuff I paid for just kind of reminds me of how far back my reading list goes, dude. I'm I still got to read the first, like, issue number 1 of volume 2 here of Sweetie Candy Vigilante. What a wild cover. She's totally melted somebody with marshmallow fluff. Like, the evil power of her marshmallow. Well, actually, it's not evil. Only evil people would succumb to the marshmallow fluff. Like, that's the whole point. Her candy kills evil. I don't even remember what was going on in the book anymore. I got no clue what was going on in this book anymore. But you know what? I don't care. I'm going to read it. I'm going to be like, this is super weird. Because everything that happens in this book is just super weird. And I'm going to have a great time doing it. Like, that's all you really need in your life. Like, there's Hansel and Gretel there. Don't ask me why that guy's the candy wolf. She's just a random waitress that's friends with him now. It's just... That's not like the Easter Bunny, is it? Oh, and is that Jack Rabbit? Is that what's going on? Okay. Yeah, this dude's got to be the Easter Bunny. Look at the pattern on the side of his head. Oh my gosh, she's got the freaking Easter Bunny working for her now. This book is just so full of just weirdness. What's going on here? What is going on in literally any of these panels? I have no idea. I missed one issue, and I'm completely at a loss for what's going on. Except the bad guy. Oh, that's where the fly imagery comes from, huh? Okay. Yeah, I got nothing, man. I got absolutely nothing. I haven't read issue 1. I don't know what's going on in there. All I know is it looks good, it's very colorful, and the odds are that pretty much that it's going to be absolutely, completely, totally cray-cray. That's the technical term in the business. If you don't like it, that's okay, but I'm just letting you know how it is. It's cray-cray. And the other book I haven't read, that I have the sequel to, is this issue of House of Slaughter. I have not read The Butcher's War Part 1. We flipped through it on stream, and that was as far as we got. So we're going to be flipping through this on stream, and I'm going to be like, I don't know what's going on here, except we got the crazy butcher girl who's dichromatic or bichromatic or double chromatic or whatever in the book. Great. Nice. Are they still holding that one kid, like, hostage for bait or something? Hey, it's the House of Slaughter dragon. I guess they're down here to kill the last of the legacy butchers. That's a mood. That is a mood. That is such a mood. I've seen that mood before. Oh, there's that mood. Yeah. Katana Zero is great. I like it, dude. We got like all kinds of carnage out here. Oh, and that's like what's her name from Kill Bill? Like that's clearly like Japanese schoolgirl looking. What was her name? Go-Go? Was that the character's name? Am I remembering that right? I was in fact right. Yes, says XLG. Here, we're gonna like drop some hundreds. Oh, I can't perform that action in Streamlabs. Okay. Here we go. Let's drop some hundreds. All right, we dropped some hundreds over there in the chat. I don't know if those show up in the replay or what. It seems real silly to me. There she is. I can't believe I remember that. I have not watched Kill Bill in like 20 years, dude. Like, when did that movie even come out? KillBillFandom.com. Here we go. Volume 1, Chapter 1. Oh, good choice of colors. 2003, yeah, so like 20 years. It's probably like the year 2005 when I watched Kill Bill and then Kill Bill 2. Yeah, so I would have watched them on like DVD or something. So there we go, bro. Brain power, brain strong. It looks like, in keeping with tradition of this book, everybody's about to die. Like Lance Archer is here, man. Everybody dies. Everybody dies. Doesn't matter what the situation is, just everybody dies. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get a copyright strike from AEW, why don't we? Where is it at? Where's that at? I know I got a Lance Archer video here somewhere. Yeah.
You just keep sitting around.
Boom. Let's come over full screen this. Oh, I should kill the music. Well, maybe the music will help cover up the audio and confuse the YouTube censors. Yeah. Let's just go with it.
You just keep sitting around like unused furniture, man. Looks so good sitting there, but nobody wants to do anything. I can understand fear. But sooner or later, somebody at AEW is going to stand up and take this. We are tired of it. Nobody is ready.
Good old Jake Roberts. That's right.
See, I told you.
Everybody dies. All right. We are now in trouble with TNT and AEW and probably other people too. And that's okay. I will eat the consequences of showing that video because I love that. That's one of like the top moments of AEW. Like you think, oh yeah, the matches, but look, man, the matches the last couple of years kind of stunk. I'm so bored sometimes watching that show. I've started fast forwarding through it like it's Impact Wrestling, which is a shame. You should never have to fast forward through something, man. When it's like, yeah, this is exactly the kind of thing I love. DC Connect, Elseworlds is back. Batman, Gotham by Gaslight, the Kryptonian Age. Apparently we're making a sequel to Batman, Gotham by Gaslight. Because what's going to make a sequel to Batman, Gotham by Gaslight better? Oh, let's put Superman into it. I can already feel Ninja Weasel going, this sounds like my favorite comic book ever. We're going to put Superman in a Batman book, and it's going to be great. That's what you're saying, right, Ninja? That's what you're saying? Like, yeah, my Batman book just really needed some Superman in it to spice it up, to make it that much better. Who says he's gonna whip his butt? Like, that is not in evidence. Now, Class Tale of the Dark Knight reimagines Batman to Gotham City 1889, where... Oh, that's the facsimile edition. The crown jewel of the mysterious Gothic world originated by Brian Augustine and yada-da-da-da. When a mysterious meteor falls on the wide-open plains of the Midwest, it will unleash a chain of events that will find Gotham's bizarre Batman, continue with not just the twin threats of the Catwoman and mysterious international assassin, but also the emergence of superhuman beings beyond all comprehension. Single series spans 1970s. Do not miss it. I think they're going to be friends, Ninja. I don't think they're going to be enemies. I hate to disappoint you. That's kind of cool. I did read that this is not going to include several books. The amalgam thing, because they were done by Gerard Jones, and so they're not gonna include those in there. Which, if you don't know what Gerard Jones did, probably your life is probably better off that way. Oh, there's another event. Hey, there's another crossover event, guys. Look at that, another crossover event. I know we were all thinking, boy, wouldn't it be really nice if our major comic book company had another crossover event to pull all their characters into, shake up the status quo, and destroy all ongoing plot lines? Wouldn't that be really great? Well, I kind of like that big Barda piece on the cover there. Is Barda one of the birds of prey? Like, what do you need anybody else on that team for at that point? I guess maybe you could, like, rock Black Canary, but, like, the normal humans are not going to compete compared to Barda. Batman Superman World's Finds number 20. That's a pretty cool cover. Is that like Dr. Strange, or Dr. Hugo Strange, whatever his name is? Or is that Mr. McSplickstick? So this is destroying the fifth dimension. If an army of evil imps can obliterate all the joy and life from an entire reality, what chance is Superman? Okay. That's Mr. McSplickstick. I can't even say his name forward, much less backwards. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know why he's like in the Matrix, but apparently he's in the Matrix. Kneel before Zod. How about no? They just can't have any character stand on their own, can they? Angel still hasn't forgiven Superman for lasering Manchester Black's brain. Hey, Manchester Black had that coming. Oh. I like that cover. Too bad I won't read this because it's written by Mariko Tamaki. Like, I am completely uninterested in it, but I like that cover. Strange Case of Harleen and Harley. Now, suddenly, I'm curious. I don't know who Melissa Marr is. Harleen signs up to participate in a clinical research trial with her girlfriend Pamela. The only... Oh, so this isn't like a... So it's like a Doctor Strange, Mr. Hyde thing with Harley, huh? Gaps remembering stolen mementos from some guy named Jackson. Harleen discovers she's sharing her life with Harley. Taking over... Yep, so it's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's kind of interesting. That's a kind of interesting premise. I might check that out. Is this going to be a trade paperback or a single issue? Looks like it's going to be a trade paperback. It's a young adult title, so it'll be in a little trade. Okay. Honestly, I kind of like it. Everybody's out there shaking their head. How can you like that? I kind of like it, man. Look. Those, like, Dogman comics outsell on their own the entire Western comic book industry of single issues. Like, I kind of like this. It's a good way to try to lure people into Batman comics. Unfortunately, Batman comics will be nothing like whatever's presented in this, so it will ultimately fail. This character came out a couple years ago. And it might have been in a young adult trade paperback format. I think they're serializing it to make the primer series here. Not 100% sure. But I think that trade did really well. Mad Magazine #1 facsimile edition. Talk about a hoot. Just buy the trade paperback. They're abusing the facsimile reprint stuff. Like, they're really abusing this to just make money. Like, it's a license to print money, but they're kind of abusing it because everything is getting facsimile editions now. Man, in my store, I should have took a picture of it. In my store, there's like a whole wall of facsimile editions now, and it's like, this has gotten a little out of hand. It was kind of neat as a novelty. It's not neat when that's all you're doing to just generate revenue. Like, you can go too far, which the comic book industry has a bad habit of doing. Green Lantern War Journal. Well, that sounds kind of fun. When did this come out? Because this is a volume. Like, volume 1, this is a collected trade. Reprinting the War Journal backup stories from Green Lantern #1 through 3 and Green Lantern War Journal #1 through 6. Okay. Kinda neat. Oh boy, so Poison Ivy did get knocked up by Swamp Thing. Isn't that nice? That's lovely. Ha! That's kind of funny. Everybody taking care of Alfred. Including, what's that guy's name? Signal? The one with the yellow armor? What a nerd. I got an issue or two of 100 Bullets. But, oh my gosh. I know what to get Crazy Rob for Christmas. It's $150. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, it's the perfect thing for him. It is the perfect thing for him. Oh my gosh. I mean, I got him this for Christmas a couple years ago. A little art card from Ryan Wynn. The actual card has the glasses colored correctly. Like this is before he hit him the little lenses with a splash of color. But if I got the man this, oh my goodness, I wonder. If I buy it from my store, it's going to cost me $135 plus tax. But I bet I can order it off of Amazon cheaper. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember that one. I wonder if I can pre-order it on Amazon. I'm going to go check that out. I'm writing this down so I don't forget it. Oh, my dudes. It is now in the wallet. I'm glad I brought this home, and I'm glad we flipped through page by page. That will... It probably won't make him cry, but it'll be close. It'll be close. And that's it, dudes. We made it to the end of the stream. So, I got nothing else to talk... Oh! I take that back. I got one other thing to talk about. One other thing. You might have seen my video the other day about Webtoons' contract. Well, this is some great marketing from Global Comics. So they're just out there being positive, right? And some dude rolls along. This dude's got to be a plant, right? With everyone creating, can you cover explain artist and writer contracts? How your contracts differ to Webtoons? Creators are empowered to monetize their work without blah 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 blah. Yeah, he's the social media contract here. The manager is just absolutely going, yeah, we're nothing like Webtoons. We're not here to prey upon your souls and suck them out of you, man. Like I said when I was talking about that in that Webtoon contract video, it just reminds me completely of how Richard Garriott got treated by NCSoft. Like, it's just the absolute wildest thing. Let's see, where's Tabula Rasa at here? Yeah, here we go. Like, it just reminds me of this, man. Dude goes to space. While he's in space, NCSoft forges his signature on paperwork, costing him millions of dollars. So he sues them, wins, and got enough scratch back that he could probably rebuild his castle like 3 times. No problem. Like, some companies out there are just super scummy, and you should not do business with them because they can't be trusted. NCSoft seems to be one of those, just based on how they act. And, what is the parent of Webtoons? Naver? Naver Corporation? Something like that? Yeah, Naver Corporation. They also seem to be in that boat because their contract sounds incredibly, totally, super duper predatory. I will not repeat the exact words Ninja Weasel used. You can interpret the Frenchness of my statement for yourself because you are adults, presumably if you're here watching this. Bleep NCSoft. This has been your public service announcement. I'm over here gesturing at my monitor like you can see my hands when my webcam thing is pointed down here instead of at my face. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm out of here. Ninja. I will give you a call at, I don't know what time zone you're in 6 minutes. How's that sound? And we can figure out the ting. We can do the ting. Super democracy indeed. Alright. I'll see you in 6 minutes, Ninja. Everybody else, you beautiful, wonderful, fantastic people who chose to spend some of your precious Thursday with me, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Much love. You all have a great one. Did I say Thursday? I meant Wednesday. See, that's how out of it I am. I don't even know what day of the week it is, despite this being New Comic Book Day. You'd think I would know, but I don't know. I just don't know. Oh my gosh. Anyway, you all take care of yourselves. Have a great one. And, you know, there's a 97.3% chance. Yeah, New Comic Book Thursday. Woo! There's a 97.3% chance that you may see me on Twitch shooting bugs in like 15 minutes or something. All right, I got to get another drink. I got to talk to my man, my homie, the man, the myth, the legend, Ninja Weasel. He of the beard, the beautiful beard. He's killed, you know, Guan Yu for that beard. It's crazy. It's a little crazy, I know, but he did it. He took the black dragon and he used it to make fried rice, shrimp fried rice. And if you don't believe me, you can just ask the shrimp who fried it. You all take care of yourselves. I'm going to hang up now. Take care. Bye-bye. Adios. Thumbs up.